What if I told you that the way you think about life can change everything? That by mastering just 7 simple rules, you could unlock the key to a happier, more fulfilling existence. It sounds bold, but it's true. Life is full of challenges, and negativity often feels unavoidable. But here's the good news. With the right mindset and tools, you can turn those challenges into opportunities for growth and joy. In this guide, I'll take you through 7 practical rules that will help you build a positive outlook one step at a time. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're actionable principles that you can start using today. Stick with me, because the final rule will bring everything together in a way that could change your life. Ready to begin? Let's dive in. Rule 1. Harness the power of words for positivity. This rule might seem simple on the surface. Identify negative words, eliminate them, and replace them with positive ones. However, in practice, it's one of the most challenging and transformative aspects of cultivating a positive life outlook. Our relationship with words, both those we speak and those we think, is deeply ingrained in our habits, emotions, and experiences. Breaking free from the cycle of negativity requires more than willpower. It demands a combination of self-awareness, discipline, and intentionality. Words are not merely sounds. They carry weight. They shape our reality, define our self-image, and influence the world around us. Negative words act like seeds, planting doubt, resentment, and despair in our minds and in the minds of others. Over time, these seeds grow into destructive patterns, creating a feedback loop of negativity. Conversely, positive words have the power to uplift, inspire, and heal. They foster connection, gratitude, and hope. The challenge lies in making positivity your default mode of expression, especially when negativity feels instinctive. The first step in mastering the power of words is cultivating self-awareness. This means recognizing the moments when negativity begins to bubble up, whether through your thoughts or your speech. Imagine these moments as crossroads. You can either let the negativity spill out, causing harm, or you can intercept it and redirect your response. Self-awareness isn't automatic. It requires practice. Start by paying attention to your internal dialogue. Are your thoughts harsh or judgmental? Do you often criticize yourself or others? Notice these tendencies without judgment. Awareness is the foundation of change. When you feel negativity rising, pause. Identify the trigger. What sparked this reaction? This pause is crucial because it creates space between your emotions and your response. In that space lies your power to choose. Once you've recognized negativity, the next step is to practice self-control. Picture your negative emotions as a fire threatening to consume you. Self-control is the water you pour over the flames, extinguishing them before they can spread. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or pretending negativity doesn't exist. Instead, it means channeling those emotions constructively. For instance, if you feel anger or frustration, use that energy to find a solution rather than lashing out. If you're overwhelmed by self-doubt, remind yourself of your strengths and accomplishments. In situations where you can't find the right words to say, it's often better to remain silent. Silence isn't a weakness. It's a sign of wisdom and restraint. Give yourself the time to process your emotions and gain clarity. When you do speak, your words will carry greater intention and impact. One of the most powerful tools in this process is reframing. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, shift your perspective to what's right or what can be learned. For example, if you make a mistake, don't dwell on your failure. Instead, view it as an opportunity to grow and improve. When negative thoughts arise, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this thought true or am I exaggerating? What evidence do I have to support or refute this belief? How can I view this situation more positively? Replacing negativity with positivity isn't about ignoring reality or sugarcoating challenges. It's about choosing to focus on solutions, opportunities, and gratitude. The impact of your words extends far beyond yourself. When you speak positively, you create a ripple effect that influences everyone around you. A kind word can brighten someone's day, while an encouraging comment can inspire someone to persevere. Consider how you feel when someone compliments you or expresses gratitude. Those moments of positivity leave a lasting impression, boosting your mood and strengthening your connection with others. By speaking positively, you have the power to create those moments for others and for yourself. Transforming your relationship with words takes time and consistency. Here are some practical steps to help you build this habit. 1. Practice gratitude daily. Start or end your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. This trains your mind to focus on the positive. 2. Use affirmations. Replace negative self-talk with affirmations that reinforce your worth and potential. For example, instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," say, "I am capable of learning and growing." 1. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Limit exposure to negativity, whether in relationships, media, or environments. 2. Pause before speaking. Before responding in a tense situation, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, will my words contribute to a solution, or will they escalate the problem? 3. Reflect regularly. At the end of each day, reflect on your interactions. Did you speak positively? If not, what could you do differently next time? A Stoic perspective on words. The Stoics recognized the power of words and emphasized the importance of speaking with intention. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This wisdom reminds us that actions and words go hand in hand. Speak not to argue or tear down, but to build up and inspire. Epictetus echoed this sentiment, saying, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Your reaction begins with your thoughts and words. By choosing positivity, you take control of your narrative and influence the world in a meaningful way. Words are not merely a reflection of your thoughts. They shape your reality. They have the power to heal or harm, to build or destroy. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing self-control, and choosing positivity, you can transform your inner dialogue and your interactions with others. This is not an overnight process, but a lifelong practice. As you master the art of speaking and thinking positively, you'll find that your outlook on life becomes brighter, your relationships stronger, and your sense of purpose clearer. Speak with kindness. Choose your words with intention. And remember, positivity is a habit, one that has the power to change your life and the lives of those around you. Rule 2. Embrace the present by letting go of the past. Daydreaming about the past, what could have been, what you should have done, or how things might have turned out differently, serves no real purpose. It traps you in a cycle of regret, pulling your attention away from where life truly happens, the present moment. By dwelling on the what-ifs of the past, you lose touch with the opportunities, beauty, and possibilities unfolding right in front of you. The past is immutable, no matter how much time or energy you spend revisiting it. The choices you made, the actions you took or didn't take, and the paths you walked cannot be altered. While reflecting on the past can provide valuable lessons, excessive rumination only deepens feelings of regret and dissatisfaction. Ask yourself, what good can come from replaying moments that are beyond your control? The answer is always the same: none. When you focus on the past, you give up the joy and meaning of the present. The now, the very moment you're living in, is the only time you truly have any control over. By clinging to past regrets, you allow your happiness to slip through your fingers. While it's important to let go of the past, that doesn't mean ignoring the lessons it holds. The Stoics believed that wisdom comes from reflection, but they also cautioned against dwelling unnecessarily on events beyond our control. Instead of replaying past mistakes with regret, analyze them objectively. What did you learn? How can that wisdom guide your decisions today? By reframing the past as a teacher rather than a source of regret, you shift your focus from what you lost to what you gained. The key is to use those lessons as stepping stones to build a better present, rather than shackles that hold you back. Living in the present sounds simple, but in reality, it's far from easy. Modern life bombards us with distractions, notifications, endless to-do lists, and the constant pull of social media. These distractions keep our minds scattered, preventing us from fully engaging with the present moment. To counteract this, the practice of mindfulness is invaluable. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention, on purpose, to the present moment without judgment. It trains your mind to focus on what is happening now rather than drifting into the past or worrying about the future. When you practice mindfulness, you engage fully with your surroundings. You notice the sensations, sights, and sounds of the world around you. You become more alert, more present, and more attuned to the richness of life. Practical steps to practice mindfulness. 1. Start with your breath. Your breath is always in the present moment. Take a few deep breaths and focus on the sensation of air entering and leaving your body. This simple exercise can ground you in the present. 2. Observe without judgment. Whether you're washing dishes, walking, or sitting quietly, Take note of what's happening. Observe the textures, colors, sounds, and sensations without labeling them as good or bad. 1. Limit distractions. Identify the distractions that pull you away from the present social media, unnecessary multitasking, or constant notifications, and set boundaries. 2. Practice gratitude. Reflect on the things you're grateful for in this moment. Gratitude naturally draws your attention to the present and helps you appreciate what you have. 3. Engage your senses. Use your senses to anchor yourself in the now. Listen to the sounds around you. Savor the taste of your food, or feel the ground beneath your feet. True peace comes from acknowledging your past without being weighed down by it. This means accepting what has happened, making amends where necessary, and forgiving yourself for mistakes. Forgiveness is not about excusing wrongs. It's about freeing yourself from the burden of resentment and regret. The Stoics believed in focusing only on what is within your control. The past, by definition, is outside of your control. What you can control is how you respond to it. Will you let it define you, or will you use it as a catalyst for growth? The danger of living with one foot in the past. Living in the present while remaining tied to the past is a recipe for unhappiness. You cannot fully experience the joy and potential of the now when your mind is preoccupied with yesterday's mistakes or missed opportunities. It's like trying to run a race while dragging a heavy anchor. To live a fulfilled and meaningful life, you must release that anchor. Let bygones be bygones. This doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means integrating its lessons into your life and moving forward with clarity and purpose. When you focus on the present, you unlock the ability to truly experience life. You notice the little things that bring joy, like the warmth of the sun on your skin, the laughter of a loved one, or the satisfaction of completing a meaningful task. You cultivate deeper connections with others because you're fully engaged in your interactions. And most importantly, you find peace because you're no longer fighting battles that have already been fought. A Stoic perspective on the present. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This wisdom highlights the importance of directing your attention to what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and choices in the present moment. By practicing mindfulness and letting go of the past, you embody this Stoic principle. You gain clarity, strength, and the ability to face life's challenges with resilience. To master a positive life outlook, you must learn to live fully in the present. This means letting go of regrets, distractions, and attachments to the past. It means embracing mindfulness as a tool for grounding yourself in the now. Remember, the past is a lesson, not a destination. Use it to inform your choices, but don't let it define your life. The present is where happiness, growth, and meaning reside. Cherish it, live in it, and let it guide you toward a brighter future. Rule 3. Let go of the illusion of control over the past. The past is often a magnet for our thoughts, pulling us into a cycle of what-ifs and regrets. But living in the shadow of yesterday's decisions robs you of today's opportunities. While Rule 2 focuses on mindfulness and embracing the present, Rule 3 dives deeper into the Stoic principle of relinquishing the illusion of control over the past. The trap of what-ifs. How often have you caught yourself replaying scenarios in your mind, wondering what might have been if you had made a different choice? It's a common human tendency to analyze and relive moments we can no longer change. But this mental loop does nothing productive. Instead, it feeds dissatisfaction and misery. The Stoics remind us that the past is external. It exists outside of our ability to influence. Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By clinging to regrets, you're reacting in a way that keeps you chained to events you cannot alter. Regret carries a heavy emotional toll. It blinds you to the beauty of the present and creates a mental fog that distorts your perspective. Imagine trying to walk forward while constantly looking back. You'll stumble, lose direction, and miss the path ahead. Instead of allowing regret to weigh you down, acknowledge your past actions with acceptance. Understand that at the time, you acted based on the knowledge and circumstances available to you. Regret cannot rewrite history, but it can drain the energy you need to create a better future. There's a critical distinction between learning from the past and dwelling on it. Learning involves extracting wisdom from your experiences, both successes and failures, so you can make more informed decisions moving forward. Dwelling, on the other hand, is an exercise in futility, offering no solutions and only amplifying pain. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I apply this lesson to my present or future actions? Is this thought helping me grow, or is it holding me back? By reframing the past as a source of growth rather than regret, you shift from being a prisoner of your mistakes to a student of your experiences. One of the most common manifestations of regret is wishing things had been different. If only I had said this, or if only I had done that. While these thoughts might provide temporary emotional relief, they serve no practical purpose. Instead, adopt the Stoic mindset of amor fati, a love of fate. This philosophy encourages you to embrace everything that has happened in your life, both the good and the bad, as necessary components of your journey. By accepting your past as it is, you free yourself from the mental burden of wishing it away. Letting go of the past is a skill that requires practice and patience. Here are some strategies to help you move forward. 1. Practice acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean approving of everything that has happened. It means acknowledging reality without resistance. Remind yourself, this happened and I cannot change it. What I can change is my response to it. 2. Redirect your focus. Whenever you catch yourself dwelling on the past, gently redirect your focus to the present. Use mindfulness techniques, such as grounding yourself through your senses, to reconnect with the now. 3. Forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for letting go, whether it's forgiving yourself for mistakes or forgiving others for wrongs. This act releases the emotional ties that bind you to the past. 4. Create a symbolic ritual. Sometimes a physical act can help you release the past. Write down your regrets or painful memories on a piece of paper and then destroy it. This symbolic gesture reinforces your intention to move on. 5. Focus on what you can control. Shift your energy toward the things you can influence, your current actions, decisions, and mindset. This focus empowers you to create a better present and future. One of the most effective antidotes to regret is gratitude. By focusing on what you have right now, you diminish the power of what you've lost. Take a moment each day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance, helping you see the value in the present moment. The Stoics teach us to separate what is within our control from what is not. The past, by its very nature, is outside of your control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Your strength lies in your ability to shape your thoughts, attitudes, and actions in the present. By focusing on what you can control, you align yourself with the flow of life rather than resisting it. The past is a chapter in your story, not the whole book. While it can provide lessons and insights, it should never dictate your present or future. Let go of the illusion that you can rewrite history, and instead focus on how you can shape today. By accepting the past, learning from it, and turning your attention to what truly matters, the present, you'll find a sense of freedom and peace that regret can never offer. Remember, life happens in the now. Don't let yesterday's shadows obscure today's light. Rule 4. Surround yourself with positive influences. Not everyone in your life will bring positivity, encouragement, or value. In fact, some people, whether friends, colleagues, or even family, may act as constant sources of negativity. This reality can be difficult to accept, especially if you value loyalty or feel obligated to maintain relationships simply because of history. However, the people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, growth, and overall outlook on life. Negative people often exhibit certain patterns of behavior. They criticize without offering constructive feedback. They dismiss your goals or dreams, leaving you feeling small or insignificant. They create drama or bring unnecessary conflict into your life. They drain your energy with complaints, pessimism, or selfishness. These behaviors don't just affect your emotions. They shape your thoughts and decisions. Over time, being surrounded by negativity can erode your self-esteem, sap your motivation, and limit your potential. The Stoics recognize the importance of our social environment, emphasizing that the company we keep shapes our character. Distancing yourself from negative people is not about anger or resentment. It's about protecting your well-being and creating space for growth. The Stoics believed in focusing on what is within your control. And while you cannot change someone else's behavior, you can choose how much influence they have over your life. This doesn't mean you must cut people out of your life. dramatically or without thought. Instead, set boundaries. Limit the time and energy you give to people who drain you. Communicate honestly, if appropriate. Share how their behavior affects you and see if they're willing to change. Prioritize your mental health. Recognize that your well-being takes precedence over maintaining toxic relationships. Letting go of certain people might feel uncomfortable, especially if they've been a significant part of your life. But remember, you're not rejecting them as individuals. You're choosing to prioritize positivity and growth. When you create space in your life by distancing yourself from negativity, you open the door for positive relationships. Positive people uplift, encourage, and challenge you to be the best version of yourself. They celebrate your successes, support you in difficult times, and inspire you with their outlook on life. Positive relationships foster mutual respect and understanding, encourage growth and learning, provide a sense of community and belonging, create an environment where positivity naturally flourishes. The beauty of surrounding yourself with positive influences is that positivity is contagious. When you're in the company of people who radiate optimism and encouragement, their energy rubs off on you, making it easier to adopt a positive mindset yourself. Positive relationships don't just benefit you, they have a ripple effect that impacts others in your circle. When you're surrounded by positivity, you're more likely to become a source of encouragement and inspiration for those around you. This ripple effect can transform your social environment, creating a network of support and shared growth. Conversely, negative relationships can have the opposite effect, narrowing your perspective and pulling you into a cycle of pessimism and frustration. Recognizing this dynamic is essential to building a life filled with positivity and purpose. Here are some steps to help you cultivate positive relationships. 1. Seek out like-minded individuals. Join groups, communities, or activities that align with your interests and values. Shared passions create strong connections. 2. Be a positive influence yourself. Positivity attracts positivity. When you approach relationships with kindness, gratitude, and encouragement, you naturally draw like-minded people into your life. 3. Express appreciation. Let the positive people in your life know how much you value them. Acknowledging their impact strengthens your bond and fosters mutual positivity. 4. Evaluate your relationships regularly. Reflect on whether your connections are helping you grow or holding you back. Be willing to make adjustments as needed. 5. Limit exposure to negativity. While you may not be able to avoid negative individuals entirely, you can minimize their influence by focusing your energy on those who uplift you. The Stoics recognized the profound influence of our social circles. Seneca advised, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." This wisdom highlights the importance of seeking out relationships that nurture your character and support your goals. Marcus Aurelius also reminds us, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Surrounding yourself with positive people helps create an environment where uplifting and constructive thoughts can thrive. The people you allow into your life play a significant role in shaping your mindset, happiness, and growth. While it may be difficult to distance yourself from negativity, doing so is an act of self-care and wisdom. By prioritizing positive relationships, you create a foundation for a more fulfilling and optimistic life. Remember, you have the power to choose your company. Seek out those who inspire, encourage, and elevate you. And in turn, be that person for others. Let positivity guide your connections. And watch as your life transforms in remarkable ways. Rule 5. Cultivate a positive disposition and embrace life's blessings. Life becomes infinitely more meaningful and fulfilling when you approach it with a positive outlook. A positive disposition isn't just a mindset. It's a way of living that transforms how you see the world, how you respond to challenges, and how others perceive you. When you choose to focus on the bright side, you empower yourself to navigate life with resilience, gratitude, and joy. A positive mindset acts as a shield against negativity. By focusing on the good rather than dwelling on the bad, you create a mental environment that fosters emotional well-being. You're less likely to be weighed down by anger, fear, or sadness when you allow optimism to guide your thoughts. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring life's difficulties. Instead, it means acknowledging those difficulties, while remaining confident in your ability to overcome them. When others see only darkness, your optimism allows you to spot the light, the silver lining that offers hope and possibility. One of the most remarkable aspects of positivity is its ability to attract more positivity. When you exude optimism and joy, you naturally draw like-minded individuals into your life. These people share your values, habits, and outlook, creating a network of support and encouragement. This reciprocal relationship amplifies the positive energy in your life. By surrounding yourself with uplifting individuals, you create a cycle of mutual inspiration and growth. Your positivity impacts them, and in turn, their positivity reinforces your mindset. Your actions, words, and attitude have a profound impact on those around you. When you maintain a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity, you inspire others to do the same. Your resilience becomes a source of encouragement, showing others that it's possible to find joy and meaning even during difficult times. By encouraging those around you to live fully and without regret, you help create an environment where positivity flourishes. Your actions become a catalyst for change, inspiring others to adopt a similar approach to life. At the heart of a positive disposition lies gratitude. Recognizing the blessings in your life, no matter how small, shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. Life itself is a gift, one that many people didn't wake up to today. Take a moment to reflect on the things you often take for granted. The air you breathe, the warmth of the sun, the companionship of loved ones, the opportunities for growth and learning that each day brings. Gratitude reminds you of life's preciousness and motivates you to make the most of every moment. It grounds you in the present, helping you appreciate what you have rather than lamenting what you lack. Life is finite, and one day your time will come to an end. This isn't a cause for fear, but a reminder to live with intention and purpose. Don't let the small inconveniences or temporary setbacks rob you of the joy that each day holds. When things go wrong, as they inevitably will, remember that your response is what truly matters. Choose to face challenges with grace and optimism, knowing that every experience contributes to your growth. Practical steps to cultivate positivity. Start your day with intention. Begin each morning by setting a positive tone. Reflect on what you're grateful for and visualize the kind of day you want to have. Surround yourself with positivity. Choose to spend time with people, environments, and activities that uplift and inspire you. Limit exposure to negativity whenever possible. Reframe challenges as opportunities. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, view them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, especially when you face setbacks. Positivity starts with how you speak to yourself. Be a source of light for others. Offer encouragement, share a kind word, or lend a helping hand. Small acts of positivity can have a big impact on someone's day. Reflect on the fleeting nature of life. Remind yourself that each day is a gift. Use this awareness to live fully, appreciate the present, and cherish your experiences. The Stoics believed in focusing on what is within our control and finding contentment regardless of external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This wisdom underscores the importance of cultivating a positive mindset as a source of inner strength. The Stoic practice of memento mori, remembering that life is finite, serves as a powerful motivator to live with gratitude and purpose. By acknowledging the brevity of life, you free yourself from trivial concerns and focus on what truly matters. Life is too short to be consumed by negativity. By cultivating a positive outlook, you unlock the ability to see beauty in the mundane, strength in adversity, and opportunity in every moment. Remember, positivity is a choice, a practice that grows stronger with intention and effort. Live fully, appreciate life's blessings, and inspire others to do the same. The world needs more light, and your positivity can be a beacon for others to follow. Rule 6. Embrace humor as a shield against life's challenges. Humor is one of life's most powerful tools. It doesn't just lift your spirits, it transforms your perspective, helping you navigate the inevitable ups and downs with grace and resilience. A well-timed laugh can shift your mood, lighten your emotional burden, and remind you that life is still worth smiling about. Even during the toughest moments, think back to those moments when you laughed so hard you could barely catch your breath. It's a universal experience that leaves you feeling lighter, more relaxed, and more connected to the world around you. Laughter isn't just a reaction. It's a reset button for your mind and body. Studies show that humor and laughter trigger the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. These endorphins reduce stress, ease tension, and create a sense of well-being. In fact, laughter has been linked to numerous health benefits, including lower stress levels. By reducing cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, laughter helps you stay calm and centered. Improved cardiovascular health. Regular laughter can lower blood pressure and improve circulation, reducing the risk of heart disease. Enhanced immune function. Laughter boosts your immune response, making you more resilient to illness. Anti-aging effects. Smiling and laughing naturally relax facial muscles, giving you a more youthful appearance over time. Life will always throw challenges your way, but humor acts as a buffer, helping you process difficult emotions and situations. When you can see the funny side of things even in adversity, you create distance between yourself and the problem. This shift in perspective makes the problem feel more manageable and less overwhelming. For example, imagine you're facing a stressful day at work. A coworker cracks a joke about the situation and suddenly the tension eases. The challenge hasn't disappeared, but your mindset has shifted. That's the power of humor. It reframes the narrative, making space for positivity and problem solving. Humor also strengthens resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks. When you laugh in the face of difficulty, you remind yourself that no challenge is insurmountable. It's not about ignoring pain or fear. It's about acknowledging those emotions while choosing not to be defined by them. When you smile and laugh, you blanket your fears and anxieties with a layer of positivity. The problems may not vanish, but they lose their grip on your mind. Laughter shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's still right in your world. Laughter isn't just beneficial for you, it's contagious. When you share a laugh with others, you create a connection that strengthens bonds and builds a sense of community. Your ability to bring humor into a situation can inspire those around you, lightening the mood and fostering an atmosphere of positivity. Have you ever noticed how laughter spreads in a group? One person's joke or funny observation can ripple outward, creating a chain reaction of smiles and laughter. In this way, humor doesn't just improve your well-being, it uplifts those around you as well. Practical ways to cultivate humor. 1. Find joy in everyday moments. Look for the small, funny occurrences in daily life. A quirky interaction, a clever pun, or a lighthearted mistake. 2. Surround yourself with humor. Watch comedy shows, read funny books, or follow social media accounts that make you laugh. 3. Don't take yourself too seriously. Learn to laugh at your own mistakes and imperfections. This humility not only lightens your mood, but also makes you more relatable to others. 4. Share humor with others. Tell a joke, share a funny story, or simply smile more often. These small acts can brighten someone else's day while lifting your own spirits. 5. Keep a humor journal. Jot down funny moments or things that made you laugh. Revisit them when you need a boost. The Stoics recognized the importance of perspective in maintaining emotional balance. While they didn't explicitly discuss humor, their teachings align with the idea that laughter can reframe challenges. Seneca wrote, "A man is as miserable as he thinks he is." This reflects the power of mindset. By choosing to see the lighter side of life, you can reduce suffering and cultivate joy. Humor, in a way, is a practical application of this Stoic principle. It allows you to detach from the seriousness of a situation and approach it with a sense of levity. This detachment doesn't mean indifference. It means acknowledging the situation while refusing to let it weigh you down. Humor is a gift, one that costs nothing but offers immeasurable rewards. It enhances your mental, emotional, and physical health while strengthening your connections with others. When you embrace humor as a coping mechanism, you equip yourself with a powerful tool for navigating life's challenges. Remember, life isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. And laughter is one of the simplest yet most profound ways to enrich your journey. Smile often, laugh freely, and don't be afraid to find the humor in life's imperfections. By doing so, you'll not only lift your own spirits, but also inspire others to do the same. Rule 7. Embrace failure as a stepping stone to success. Failure is often viewed as something to fear, avoid, or hide from. But what if failure wasn't the end of the road, but a crucial part of the journey? For those afraid of failing, it's essential to ask yourself, why does failure scare me? Is it the fear of judgment, the worry of losing face in front of others, or the label of failure itself? Whatever the reason, overcoming this fear is key to developing a positive mindset and achieving your goals. One of the main reasons people fear failure is the unrealistic expectation of perfection. Society often celebrates success without acknowledging the struggles and setbacks that paved the way. But the truth is, failure is universal. Even the most accomplished individuals have faced countless obstacles, missteps, and defeats. Successful people don't avoid failure. They embrace it. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but an integral part of it. By learning from their mistakes and persisting despite setbacks, they turn failure into a tool for growth. Failing forward is the ability to use failure as a stepping stone toward success. It's not about avoiding failure, but about extracting value from it. When you fail forward, you 1. Acknowledge the failure. Accept that you made a mistake or fell short without letting it define you. 2. Analyze the experience. Identify what went wrong and why. Was it a lack of preparation, unrealistic expectations, or external factors? 3. Learn and adapt. Use the insights gained to improve your approach and avoid repeating the same mistakes. 4. Move forward. Let go of the emotional weight of failure and focus on your next steps. By mastering the art of failing forward, you transform failure from a stumbling block into a springboard. Failure is one of life's greatest teachers. Each setback provides valuable lessons that can shape your growth and resilience. For example, a failed project might teach you the importance of preparation and planning. A rejected opportunity could guide you toward a better fit. A personal mistake might help you develop greater self-awareness. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, view it as a detour, a chance to refine your skills, strengthen your character, and clarify your goals. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from failure and keep moving forward. It's a skill that can be developed through practice and mindset. The Stoics, who were no strangers to adversity, emphasized resilience as a cornerstone of their philosophy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This reminds us that while failure is often beyond our control, our response to it is entirely up to us. By cultivating resilience, you can face failure with confidence and optimism. Practical strategies to embrace failure. 1. Redefine failure. Shift your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a loss, view it as a learning experience. Ask yourself, what can I gain from this situation? 2. Prepare for setbacks. Life is unpredictable, and even the best laid plans can go awry. Have backup plans, B, C, D, etc., to keep you moving forward when plan A doesn't work out. 3. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you fail. Remember that failure is part of being human, not a reflection of your worth. 4. Celebrate effort. Recognize the courage it takes to try, even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for. Celebrate your progress, not just your results. 5. Seek support. Surround yourself with people who encourage and uplift you. Their perspective and encouragement can help you stay focused and motivated. When you embrace failure, you develop a positive mindset that allows you to face challenges with courage and determination. Positivity doesn't mean ignoring failure or pretending everything is fine. It means believing in your ability to overcome setbacks and trusting that each failure brings you closer to success. By learning to accept failure as a natural part of life, you free yourself from the fear that holds so many people back. This freedom enables you to take risks, pursue your dreams, and live authentically. The Stoics viewed failure as an opportunity for growth. Epictetus taught, difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Failure reveals your strengths, weaknesses, and character, giving you a clearer sense of who you are and what you're capable of. The Stoic practice of preparatio, malorum, preparing for adversity, aligns with the idea of anticipating failure and being ready to face it. By acknowledging that failure is inevitable, you can approach it with calmness and resolve, knowing it's an essential part of the journey. Failure is not something to fear. It's something to embrace. It's a teacher, a stepping stone, and a necessary part of growth. By learning to fail forward, you unlock the ability to turn setbacks into successes and challenges into opportunities. Remember, failure is not the end of the road. It's a detour that can lead to a better path. Equip yourself with resilience, positivity, and a willingness to learn, and you'll find that failure loses its power to stop you. Instead, it becomes a source of strength, guiding you toward your goals and helping you become the best version of yourself. As we've explored these 7 rules together, one truth becomes clear: a positive life Outlook is not something that happens by chance. It's a series of conscious choices, small habits, and a mindset that you can build over time. Each rule is a stepping stone toward becoming the person you aspire to be. Remember, this journey isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Even small steps toward positivity can lead to big changes over time. Be kind to yourself, celebrate your victories, and use setbacks as opportunities to grow. If there's one takeaway I want you to remember, it's this. You have the power to shape your outlook and your life. Start with one rule, maybe practicing gratitude, or letting go of the past and build from there. Change doesn't happen overnight, but with consistent effort, it will happen.